Hello and welcome to an attempt at episode 1.
An attempt. What a way to put it.
An attempt of episode 1 of season 2 of the Ninkolegy podcast.
Yes, this is going to be episode 1 of season 2 of Ninkolegy podcast. And the theme, for the most part, because we always try to do some sort of theme or at least starting point.
Yes.
But what we're trying to go for as the theme or whatever for this episode is problems, or I guess you could say overall generality, things we talk about of Roblox, because we both play Roblox. I've been playing it. I don't like talking about this or at least saying this, but I've been playing it for around a decade, over a decade now actually, and he's been playing it
For about
for a little over 5 years.
Yeah.
And so, as you can imagine, especially lately, both of us have developed complaints about it. And there's things we obviously enjoy about it too. But just with the type of decisions that Roblox has made lately, we've both developed sort of complaints about it. My complaints are very general.
Not even sure
some of them are
mine
very first world problems because of the type of stuff I do. But, yeah. I'll let him say some of his complaints first.
First of all, I mean, this is just not, like, for the company. It's, like, actually for the game service. The amount of simulator games
Yeah.
that are just the same thing, copy and pasted over and over again.
Yeah. You won't believe, like, how many of the same simulator, or even not the same simulator, but just, like, both bad, good, niche, just, like, simulators, because, like, a lot of the old classic games were really fun to play, but, like, when the simulator games first came, it was like, oh, cool, these are fun types of games to play, but when it's basically the only type of game, like, there are other types of games to play, but those aren't the type of games I'm interested in.
Right.
That's why I don't play them.
There are a lot of games I'm not interested in.
And the only reason that simulator games are fun, in quotes, to play is because they're all sort of different. It's just that they have the same sort of formula. And they're always the same thing. They're like a sort of hybrid of RPG and Tycoon. But they're not different enough. They're not different enough to really hold anyone's attention that's over 9 years old.
And someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, because one thing with simulator games, if you want to get like a bunch of stuff, you have to spend IRL money.
It's not even just simulator games. Most of the games I've noticed are trying to do that now.
And I thought that was, like, I don't know, sort of illegal.
I don't know. That's just been Roblox for years, though. It's just that it wasn't as noticeable way back when because they had ticks. And when ticks gone, like, they had to resort to Robux for all the purchases, but they didn't, like, always ask you for, like, hundreds upon hundreds of Robux.
Sometimes
they were
thousands.
Like, hey, yeah, sometimes thousands. They're always like, hey, do you want to buy this pass for, like,
8 Robux
50 Robux at most?
There's a pass.
And typically when they, like, asked you for 50 Robux for a game pass, it was typically a worthwhile game pass. It wasn't like, hey, do you want 50 Robux for this game pass that, like, lets you change colors or something?
Yeah.
Just like something really boring like that.
Yeah.
It was like, no, it typically lets you get multiple features in one purchase.
Yeah.
And not like they separated it out into multiple Game Pass purchases, which is just useless.
Like, I don't know.
That are not only more expensive, but also more useless from a development standpoint.
Also,
and something I have to mention.
Okay. Go ahead.
These Roblox creators, I found out. So you know how obviously these Roblox creators get paid in a sort of way, right?
Yeah.
The way they get paid is
actually.
when they get 100,000 Robux, they can turn that in to their IRL money, which 1,000 Robux roughly translates to $1,000. And when they turn that in, Roblox takes a percentage profit. I can't remember. I was just listening to this in the background while I was doing something on a game. I told you what it is, but it doesn't really matter to them. But I was just listening to this as my older brother was watching it. It was either 5% or 35% was insane, which is insane if that's what it was.
I think
it was one of those two numbers. I'd say just go with the middle ground and think it's like around 20%, which is still an insane number.
It's probably 25.
But yeah, they turn a percentage profit of the 100,000 or 1,000 that's going into from the 100,000 into their own profit, and so the hard work in quotes. Well, I guess it could be considered hard work considering lots of Roblox players are becoming whole teams now, but still.
The Adopt Me team.
Yeah, and they're making literal thousands of dollars and having a large portion of it taken away by Roblox, who isn't even making their own games.
At least not anymore.
And the Roblox creator, the Roblox CEO, is a billionaire and is not even making his own money in a technical way. And he's making bad decisions when he updates the game, in my opinion, for the most part. There's some good decisions that he's been doing, but still.
There are some, just some.
So, yeah. And I also found out that, Roblox has what you can call sort of a black market, which is essentially like, off websites that lets people know about, that lets people easier exchange their Robux for real money.
Okay,
and
that's just straight up illegal.
And get limited items for less, sort of like a stock market.
Yeah.
And for the most part, Roblox doesn't do anything about most of these websites because it's become a key part of the Roblox website. So if they did anything about it, it would basically crumble the whole Roblox store, like the in-game store with all the items.
Yep. And yeah, Roblox itself would crumble following that.
Another thing that's kind of scummy of Roblox is the limited items in it.
Yeah,
I
never understood
which
them.
sometimes cost up to just thousands upon thousands of Robux normally. Not counting how high they might go up after becoming a limited item.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how much they cost. Some of them cost like thousands of real dollars.
Yeah, that's the whole point. And some people might trade them for well worth 100 times their cost when like trading them to another person.
Yeah.
Just to try and get that item to like complete their collection or whatever. And then not even use it.
Yep, it just sits in their inventory. Just so they can flex.
I forget how much he said it was worth, but the person, or the item that the person used in the video, for an example, was the blue sparkly fedora. And he said that how much it cost in Robux was something around 15,000.
Like, just actually 15,000?
Yeah, 15,000 Robux.
Okay.
And it was pretty expensive in real life, too. I can't remember how much he said, but it was pretty expensive.
15,000, that'd be like $250.
But yeah. One of my critiques, and like I said, some of my problems I have with Roblox is a first world-ish problems, and this is one of them. But that is that I know Roblox has a lot of players. It has around 250 million concurrent players. But one of my major problems with it, ever since it came out really, is the outfit system. Like, I don't have a problem with the outfit system itself. I've always loved the outfit system, ever since it came out.
No one but
was
you
always...
is going to think this is a problem, by the way.
Huh?
No one but you is going to think this is a problem.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said it's kind of a first world problem.
Yeah.
But,
Our problems.
I've always loved the outfit system, because ever before it came out, I've always wanted there to be a sort of outfit system in the game, because I love making outfits.
I can see.
But I just always wish that there were more than only 50 slots for it. Because even if every single player was using the outfit system, which I really doubt it, I feel like there could easily be 100 to 200 outfit slots, and that Roblox could easily run it, especially if they're making room for stupid updates that clearly don't seem like they're doing anything, and especially if they're not updating their servers. Because I'm not sure if you remember, but I remember October of last year.
Yep.
Where the servers just went down for 3 days.
Yep. Like, their server room is probably, like, super tiny.
I don't think it's tiny. I think it's just the fact that they don't update them, and they really should.
Yeah, they might want to update it. I don't know. Just might. They're like, I don't know, 2012 servers.
Even if they don't feel like there needs to be more than 50 outfits for the normal players, I feel like the premium players should get more outfits. Because, like, why wouldn't that be something that could be an added benefit?
Yeah.
Like, they give all these other random benefits that...
Because what's the actual
no
benefit
wants.
for it now?
Like, they changed premium to where instead of getting Robux over the course of a full month, you get it over all immediately. Which, while some people might enjoy, considering then you can buy all that you want in a full session.
Okay.
You might be able to buy all that you want immediately. Some people might just want to, like...
I do miss Builders Club.
Get small things. It's not that it's gone, it's just that its name's changed.
Right, but the features of it has changed.
I guess. Do you have any other complaints?
Have we already covered dumb in-app purchases?
Dumb in-app purchases? No, we didn't. Not
Okay.
technically. We just mentioned Premium and Builders Club, but we didn't technically cover them. Oh,
so,
you mean like game passes?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we sort of covered them.
I'm not sure if you know, but Roblox made it to where you can make game passes cost a certain amount of Robux each month.
Each month?
Yep.
So, like, if you buy one, it makes you buy it again next month?
It's like a subscription.
Wow. That's really stupid.
Yeah. It kind of bothers me.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I really love Roblox, obviously.
Yes.
If I didn't like Roblox, I wouldn't have been playing it for the last 10 years.
And we are currently playing it.
Yeah, we're currently playing it for footage, obviously. But it's just that I feel like if the CEO is a billionaire, and a scummy one at that, to make profit off of the community playing it, especially since he also has the community making quite a bit of the in-game hats and stuff as well. I don't even really ever see any more Roblox made like accessories or clothing or really anything. I don't even really see any more Roblox made stuff like that. It's mainly just community.
Yeah.
But if he's so scummy and so rich to not even have to make his own stuff in it anymore, he could at least have perfection when it comes to the actual, like, servers and updates of the actual game. It's like the thing of, if you expect perfection from me, I expect perfection from you.
Two-way thing.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't really imagine that a random CEO that probably doesn't know anyone personally that plays the game aside from the people in his company that probably play it for, like, testing purposes.
And I guess the people who start.
Those are, like, the YouTubers. That's what the shooting star thing means, as far as I know.
Yep. Or I'm not sure if they give them to streamers.
They could be both, I imagine.
I know to get that you actively have to have 10 million views on 3 Roblox videos.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And actively have to have 25,000 views on every single video that you make on Roblox.
What if you've only made 5? Like, 5 videos. Two of which have 25,000 views, and the other 3 have 10 million.
Then you can keep it, but every Roblox video you make in the future has to have 25,000 views.
What if you just don't make any more videos?
Then you're not gonna get it.
Damn.
It's not like the stupid Fortnite creator code where you just have to have 1,000 subscribers. And you don't even.
Does that mean if either one of us got 1,000 subscribers, we could?
I have a support a creator code, and I don't make Fortnite content.
How do you have it if you don't have 100,000 subscribers?
1,000.
Oh, 1,000.
1,000.
How much money have you even made from that?
Last year, I'm not even sure if I'm legally allowed to disclose this.
Whisper it in my ear.
People still actively use my code too.
I find that absolutely hilarious.
Wait, no, that's
Not
over
only
the course. That's over the course of 2 years because I got it in April of 2020.
I just find it hilarious that people are using your code for Fortnite at all, considering
there are like
millions
of codes.
Yeah.
Use someone else's.
Can you double up on codes when buying stuff in the game?
No. And once you
so they picked your codes of all codes to use.
Once you use one, by the way, it's in the item shop for 14 days. So every 14 days you have to like redo the code.
Ah. I wouldn't know this. I've never played Fortnite. You, on the other hand.
I am not proud to say that I've spent over
$2,000
on the game.
Yeah, you could sell that account, resell it, get $2,000.
More than $2,000.
Resell it for double the price, get $4,000. Get my computer's profits worth.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, my desktop is $4,000 worth. Probably not now, because it has aged in a couple of years. But when I first got it, it was worth $4,000.
Huh.
So tell me again why you spent that much on Fortnite.
Shut up. I was a kid, okay?
You're still a kid.
Okay.
Nothing's changed.
Age.
Age is but a number.
Now wait a minute. No. No. I guess learn the concept of money.
That changes for everyone. All the time. So I guess you're right. I think it's more accurate to say the concept of knowledge of what Fortnite is.
But I always made tiny little purchases. I never
and that added up to $2,000.
I never actually bought anything over $40 on that game.
So you're saying you bought stuff up to $39.99?
Yep. I don't know why I didn't just buy like the $100 V-Bucks package, which is 13,500 V-Bucks, which is no longer $100 because they got sued by Apple and they actively have to charge less.
I would. What? That doesn't make sense to me. But okay.
They have to charge less now. So instead of $100 for the 13,500, it's $79.
No, I mean like, why does them getting sued by Apple?
They were stealing some of Apple's money. Wait, no, Apple was stealing some of their money. Okay.
If anything, that means they should have to charge more.
I don't know. They're weird. Epic Games is weird. I don't really care if they take away my supported creator code.
I don't know. All I know is that Epic Games makes great engines.
Right.
Hope the Unreal Engine comes out soon.
5?
Unreal Engine 5, yeah.
It did for the new Matrix game.
No, I mean like fully. For the public.
That's currently the only game that has it. That's probably what, I don't know, GTA 6 is going to be made on.
Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think any GTA game hasn't been made in Unreal Engine.
Be a lot better of a game.
No, I think the concept of the game being good would be a lot better of the game. Don't get me wrong, I don't think any GTA game has been bad. I'm just saying that the concept of the game being good is what makes the game good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't make a game good if it's bad. Unless you have a really good imagination. In which case, you're really not playing the game at that point.
Nope. You're playing with your imagination.
Yeah, pretty much. I like how you haven't won, by the way.
I know.
Not you personally.
I know. Oh no, I have caffeine running through my body on an empty stomach.
You have what?
Caffeine running through my body on an empty stomach.
I thought you said Catherine. I'm like, I almost finished Catherine the other day. Catherine, the video game.
Okay, whew. Okay, buddy.
You're panicking.
Hey.
Who's Catherine?
What do you mean by that?
Catherine's a video game made by Atlas, the same people who've made Shin Megami Tensei and Persona series. It's basically a game about this guy who is cheating and needs to go through these nightmare worlds to figure out his situation and who he's going to be with.
Huh.
That's basically what the game's about. I'm playing Catherine Full Bodied, which is basically the updated version that came out in 2019.
Oh. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should save this topic for another podcast video, but...
Go ahead.
What do you think about Security Breach?
Security Breach?
Yeah.
It looks good. I enjoyed
for,
watching Markiplier's Let's Play of it.
For gameplay reasons and story reasons, I guess.
For gameplay reasons, I feel like it was released too soon. I feel like I'm on the spectrum of where it seems like it was released before they finished bug testing it.
They did. They had to actively release 2 patches after.
No, but I feel like even after those 2 patches, they just seemed like they released it way too early. They needed to finish bug testing it. Obviously, no game, especially that big, is going to be 100% bug-free, but with how many bugs were in the game...
Do you think...
It just seemed like they needed to bug test it way more.
Do you think it's actively too long?
Do I think it's too long?
Yeah.
No.
It's around 8 hours of gameplay.
Well...
Unless you know what you're doing, then it's 5.
Yeah. It's a fine game in terms of like how long it is and how you play it. I just think the idea of not being able to save afterwards isn't a good idea.
You know, personally, I think you should be able to save when you want, but only...
You mean like pause menu type saves sort of deal?
Yeah, but in certain areas it's disabled.
So like whenever there are enemies around?
Yeah. or something like that. Like something big happened in the story or something.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Story reasons, I honestly kind of feel like it was a bit lackluster.
Yeah.
Then again,
It has
MapPad
9
hasn't
endings,
released
by the
another
way.
theory on it, so maybe there's just stuff I'm missing.
It has.
But from what I did see and what I've heard, I honestly feel like it was a bit lackluster for the story.
Yeah. With its 9 endings, you would think it'd pull something. Did you even know it had 9 endings?
No,
It does.
that's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure all of them end in like the comic book form, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, not all of them in like that, as far as I know. But maybe I'm misremembering.
Like maybe have it be an actual ending instead of it being in a comic book form. Like it's actively the game. Also, how do you take the like the storage of the game? Like how big is it? Too big?
You mean like the Pizzaplex?
Yeah, like is the actual game too big? Because I'm pretty sure it's like 82 gigabytes.
Oh, I wouldn't know how big it is.
Yeah, that's what Markiplier said.
I don't know. I feel like it's fitting because, I mean, a lot of a game's storage is based on its textures, and with how much you have to go around and how much there is to look at, that's probably a lot of textures.
It is sort
you need to
of
load.
open world, I guess.
What do you mean, sort of? It basically is. The only things that restrict you from going anywhere is the locked doors.
Yeah, which if you get a level 10 security pass, you can technically do what you want.
I thought there was no way to get a level 10.
That's true. So level 4.
You mean level 8?
Whatever. I don't know the popular
Popular? My favorite.
popular MMOs.
What?
Don't ask.
Okay, buddy. I think that it's probably not the best follow-up that could have happened to Help Wanted, but
I don't even know.
it's pretty good.
What did Help Wanted add story-wise?
The concept of glitch trap, Vanny, and all those other stuff.
How do you feel about the mobile game?
How do I feel about the mobile game?
Yeah.
I barely know anything that comes from that.
It's basically like Pokemon Go.
I didn't know the mobile game even really had lore until I saw
It
one
does.
of MapPat's theories. But I think the mobile game is fine. It's just that I don't really think
Doesn't
it should
technically
count
have an ending.
as a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Doesn't technically have an ending because it's like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't really think it should count as an actual Five Nights at Freddy's game. Because, you know, there's not 5 nights, there's infinite nights.
That's true.
And if you want to be technical, what's it called? Security Breach shouldn't count as a Five Nights at Freddy's game either because there's only one night.
Yep. That takes IRL almost 8 hours. So an actual night. You could play through it in one night. I wonder if anyone's done that, like started playing the game at 10:40, which is when the actual game starts, and ends at 6 a.m. Like it follows real time.
Maybe. They'd have to adjust it so that it follows real time.
And be quick with it. I'm playing the New Jersey servers.
So let's see. Oh yeah, we still haven't watched Matrix Resurrections. We were looking forward to that.
Yes.
I don't think we told them about that.
I got denied access.
Yeah, we went out
Not
on
a 17-year-old.
Yeah, we literally went out on release day.
Yeah.
And
nobody is at the cinema.
They were probably all inside.
Well, there's barely any cars out front, from what I remember.
Yeah. So we went inside, had the money to go in. Obviously, he's not of age to go in. I'm barely of age to go in. So I had to show our IDs. And by our IDs, I mean mine. Because, it's an R-rated movie.
Yeah,
and
doesn't deserve
we got turned away because I'm not 21. So I can't be considered a guardian or a parent or whatever so that they can allow him in.
We actively would have had to have one of our parent or guardians to let us
But
in.
since it was just me and him who wanted to see the movie, and he's paying for it, and I don't think he had enough money to pay for another person, and if he did, I don't think he wanted to. Nor did we know anyone else who wanted to even watch the movie.
Also, they may have not even let me use my card, because why are they going to let a minor pay for an R-rated
Yeah, why would
movie?
they have let the youngest person pay for the movie when it would have had to been the oldest who was screening everyone in?
Because that wouldn't even make any sense.
Yeah. So yeah, we got denied access on the day of release.
Nope. And I just said, I said frick it, and
We
bought
just went
HBO. I also bought HBO so I can watch it at any time.
Yeah.
Within the next 5 days, because that's when it goes off streaming. Which is kind of dumb.
Wait, we have to watch it within the next 5 days?
It goes off HBO Max the 21st.
Dang.
Yep. And then I'm pretty sure it gets released for DVD because it's been 45 days. Then it would be.
A DVD and Blu-ray, probably. And that is our story. How long have we been recording? I don't even know.
I'm gonna guess roughly 45 minutes.
Sounds like a great story.
33.
You really had to pull it up.
Yeah, I did.
He ruined the whole video. We gotta restart, guys.
No, I don't. I just gotta edit things out.
You ruined it all.
This is not due until next week. I can edit.
This guy ruined it all.
Or
him and his stupid green hair.
It says the person has the same color of hair.
You copied me. Don't even lie.
I did copy it. Have
Copied
you got any
mine.
compliments that you look like Deku? Because no, because Deku doesn't have a beard. He's actively 14 years old.
Yeah. This guy said he's been getting told he looks like Deku.
I went to Starbucks the other day and they're like, "Hey,
I know you from somewhere.
I said,
My hero, that's where I know you from.
I said I look like Deku, don't I? Well, first she said,
No, you
watch
look
My
like
Hero?
Matcha.
Do you watch My Hero? I'm like, I look like Deku, don't I? I'm like so sick of hearing it. I look like Deku.
Well,
don't
it's
I?
probably because in your hair, you didn't really get the top back, which is where his hair is black. I mean, you have a My Hero Academia poster right behind you.
And shot glasses. And a shirt.
Those are My Hero shot glasses? Oh. I thought they just said, I...
No. It's the school that he goes to.
Oh. Well, that will do it.
You'll bet your sweet bippy, that's the end. subscribe if you want.
Like Scribble in Dubai.
Even though we haven't done
Like Scribble in Dubai, where they sell gold.
Lick Scribble in Dubai.
I mean, everyone sells gold. What am I talking about? They have gold in their ATMs there. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yep.